A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine.
And it goes a little something like
Good damn day, everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, how are you? Oh! Let's try that again. Good damn day, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name's Shelby, and if you're new here, hi, how are you? Today is actually going to be a pretty fun video. I was on Shein, as one does. So I thought, hey, I like makeup. Why not check out Shein Beauty? So Shein has a line called Sheglam. We kinda ordered some goodies. Figured why not do a little review on it. I did get a bunch of products, but I know for a fact I did not get an eyeshadow palette. I did order some like liquid duochrome eyeshadows. So I figure we'll try those out on top of like just plain Jane makeup. I will go ahead and get everything out, put together a full makeup routine, and then let you know what I do not have. So I will catch you in a few. Don't mind the mess in the background. My desk is a hot disaster. We've got some blushes, some contour, setting spray. This is one blush brush, and then I bought some oil control powder, concealer. We have setting powder, primer. This is the foundation, highlighter, lip products, which are these three. And then we have eyeliners. Then we have liquid eyeliners, brow pencils, the three duochromes, and then we have mascara, pretty much a whole face, and of course we have eyelashes. Also, do you guys like your little setup? Real profesh. We are back. It's probably been like 2 seconds for you. It's been about 20 minutes for me opening up everything. I have about 7 eyeliners. We have some Color Crush, and then we have duochrome eyeliners. Then we have some lip oil, which I'm going to go ahead and put on now because I like to have my lips hydrated while I'm putting makeup on. This is the lip oil and Berry Involved. It's their Jelly Wow lip oil, and I really, really like the doe foot applicator. Very big, very floofy. It shows up pink in the tube, but it is clear. Then I got 2 blushes. First, we got like this color stick, I think. This is the Glowin' Up Skin Stick in the shade Midnight Hour. And it is this really, really cute bubblegum pink. And on the bottom of it has a little brush for blending. I don't think I'll ever use this, but for trial purposes, we will today. And we'll also use on, we'll test blushes on both cheeks since I have 2 of them. This is the Color Bloom Liquid Blush in the shade Rose Ritual, and I just really thought that the packaging was quite intriguing. The way that this is kind of gives me Rare Beauty vibes. So I also got some lip products. I only got 1 of each for this. I got a Velvet Matte Liquid Lip in the shade Naked Brunch. Then I got a lip liner in the shade But First Coffee. Very chocolatey brown color. I got a concealer in the shade Finland. I got the Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm in the shade Fair. I'm hoping that this is kind of similar to the Kat Von D Good Apple Foundation. Ugh. Woo! It feels really odd texture. It is a foundation balm, but it definitely feels weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start my makeup routine. What I'm going to do first is take off the makeup that I do have on, so that way we can get started with a fresh face. And we're back. I'll be looking over here a lot because that's where my mirror is, so sorry. So let's go ahead and zoom you in. Ooh, hello. We are very close, very personal. Lakeisha's here. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the first product. Sheglam's got really nice packaging, I'm not gonna lie. This is the Birthday Skin primer, and it comes in this like really nice resin canister looking like this. Just off first glance, without even touching it or putting it on my face, reminds me of e.l.f. putty primer a little bit. I don't know how much you use, but I'm gonna take about this much. It comes with a cute little spoon. It's a bit creamier. Wow, it's very white. Is it supposed to be that white? Interesting. This had really good reviews on it too. It feels very strange, I'm not gonna lie. It's very greasy, to be honest. I'm gonna let that sit in for a moment. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Versatile Flawless Concealer in the shade Finland, and I'm gonna put that on my eyes to prime it because I did not get an eyeshadow primer. Okay. Now that I have that on, I'm going to go ahead and hop off for a second, let this dry. It is starting to get a little tacky on my face, but I'm going to let it dry for a minute while I put on my eye base. Not sure the look I'm going for yet because I do have 3 duochromes. I have the shade, let's see, we have the shade Aqua Nova, Opal Essence, and lastly, Fool's Gold. Fool's Gold or Aqua Nova is the general look I'm going for. So that's what you can expect in the next 2 seconds. And we're back. My eyes look crazy, but I think it'll come together in the end because I ultimately decided I'm going to use Aqua Nova. What I'm planning to do is put it in that part where there's white. It looks bonkers right now. It'll probably look a little bonkers later, but you know, it is what it is. We love her anyway. I'm not a makeup artist. I just like to play with makeup. So this won't be professional. This is not a tutorial. This is me giving my honest review. After trying tons of makeup, I'm still not that great at makeup, but I like to pretend. And I like to act like a boss-ass bitch anyway, and that's what I'm going to do, so don't come for my makeup look, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this on in hopes to make me stop looking crazy. So from what I can gather is it's definitely something that needs at least 2 coats, but once you get that second coat on, whoo! Boy, do it shine. That's kind of the general gist of it right now. I am going to go back and tidy it up a little bit. It does look a little chaotic right now, but we will fix it. The primer has fully set into my face, so let's go ahead and get started on applying the foundation. Like I said, the foundation I have is the Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm in the shade Fair. I didn't see anything which told me exactly how I should be applying this, so I'm just going to go with a general brush method, and then if I need to, go ahead and clear it up using a beauty blender. Okay, first off, already starting out kind of bad. The concept is very similar to Kat Von D's Good Apple. The execution, not as much. I use the Kat Von D Good Apple almost daily lately. Is it my favorite foundation on its own? Absolutely not. With stuff, yes. Like, I like to do a pair of the Estee Lauder Double Wear with the Kat Von D Good Apple, which probably sounds like a cakey nightmare, but they actually work really well together if you take the time to blend them. So far, I hate this product. You can see every pore, like, I don't know, I can try and get you a little bit closer. I don't know if you can see how bad the pores are, but you can see every freaking pore on my face right now. The more I try to blend it, the more it's just kind of, it's coming off my skin really emphasizing my pores. Now, I don't know if that is a mixture of the foundation balm and the primer, and maybe they just don't like each other, but this is not my cup of tea, really. So the next step of my routine would be Consuela concealer. I like to apply my concealer on my under eye, let it dry for a little bit so it blends well. I don't know that I'll do this in this instance because this concealer, it's very cakey looking. It's also not very good coverage. The lightest shade is darker than the foundation, and I think I got the foundation in the second lightest shade, so this is the lightest shade of the concealer, which appears to be darker than the second to lightest shade of foundation. The concealer looks like it's helping, but it is definitely a different color. And I have two breakouts right now. I have one up here and like one down here. And even with like reapplying or dabbing these onto that specific, it doesn't add, it just kind of emphasizes it rather than covering it up. So far, you guys, I don't think I could recommend to you the foundation, primer, or the concealer. I'm gonna try the foundation again though later without the birthday skin primer underneath it, because I think that this might be our main culprit, which sucks because it actually had really good reviews. So the next step we got here is going to be the concealer stick. I got the shade Soft Tan, which looks like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour with this. It does have one of those goofy little brushes on the side. After trying to blend out the blush on my hand, it don't work very well. I can try it under my chin. Yeah, no. Ugh. This straight up smells like paint. And we're still putting it on our face. Okay. Yeah, that very chemical smell or like paint or something. I don't know what's happening there. So that is the makeup so far blended out. I'm going to be completely honest when I say I look like a greasy mess. We do have setting powder, 2 different kinds that we'll try. Right now I'm going to go ahead and try the blush. This one is the Glowing Up Skin Stick in the shade Midnight Hour. So I think I'm going to put one on and then put the other on the other side, but we'll see what they look like separately and then blend it together. Here is the first one in the shade Midnight Hour. I really like the color though. So once you work it into your skin and melt it a little bit, which maybe I should have just put it on my brush first instead of on my skin directly, it actually is very beautiful. Oh, that's very pretty. I really love the color of it. The next one is in Rose Ritual. We'll put that on this side. That feels like too much. Guess we'll find out. This one has like a soft matte look to it. Look at what that's doing to that pimple that you couldn't see that crazy before, but now it is highlighted and angry. Oh. Okay, this looks severe on the camera. It is not that severe in person. It just looks really crazy right there. I got the Baked Glow setting powder in translucent. I will already say this is very glowy because it's got a little fine glitters in it. I got like an oil blotting powder, and I think what I'm gonna do is, because I like to put like a pressed powder under my eye to try and keep from creasing a little bit. I'm gonna put this under my eye instead of baking right now. I like to put it in like my T-zone areas that I get most oily, and it seems to help. This also smells like paint. Then I'm just gonna kind of Patrick Star it and put it all over my face. Now that that's done, our duochrome has basically dried on my eyes, so I'm gonna just go in there and touch up some areas. I will be right back. And we're back. I did touch up my eyes just a little bit. You probably can't tell too much, but I did want to state that when I was doing the touch-ups on my eyes, I don't know if you can see it, but like areas of like where the duochrome is, I was actually starting to flake off a little bit, which is kind of weird. But you know, whatever. Now that I have that touched up a little bit, I'm going to kind of outline some of these in different colors. And the Daydreamer and Hooked on You were kind of calling me the most. So I'm going to try and do that. So bear with me. Don't know what I'm doing. This looks so bad. Can you see that? All that flaking it's doing. It is flaking like crazy. Look at it's all over my face. Do you see it? Should I keep going? I'm going to keep going. I can't be stopped. I'm going to put more of this crusty, busty, dusty stuff because I want to shine bright like a diamond. And that shines bright like a diamond. I don't think this is fixing it. I think this eye look is just a mess. We'll leave her alone. I'll do my brows now. How about that? I will stop stressing you out and myself out. Wow. This is amazing. Wow. I forgot what I ordered. So I got the brow pencil and it's dual-ended. So it's a nice, very fine point on one side and an even finer wet point on this side. I've never used this before on my brows. Maybe it's just to like make little hairs more natural looking. Do those look more natural? Can you even tell? If you can tell, blink twice. Are you blinking? I can't tell. Are you? Well, you should blink. Also, my eyebrows are always like third cousins. They're never first cousins. Definitely not second cousins. They are for sure third cousins. And sometimes they go to the family reunion and they aren't even related. Like, you know, that's the journey I'm at with my eyebrows. They're living their best life. I love them regardless. Those are the brows. The pencil's actually pretty nice. Very pigmented. Very easy to work with. It looks like it blends pretty well. I can easily remove it, so that's nice. All in all, brow pencil gets a 10 out of 10 from me. So we're going to take the nude pink oil blotting stuff and wipe the bake away. And the remnants of the very sheddy duochrome. Get that up out of here. I think this made my skin worse. I'm stressed. So I did get 2 different eyeliners from Shein. I got just the liquid eyeliner, and I drew on my hand with this when I first got it to check it out. And girl, this stuff did not want to leave. The other one I got actually is a heart stamper on one side and then the eyeliner pencil on the other, but she's a little bit thicker. I don't know which one I'm going to use. So let's go ahead and wing it out. Just wing it. Nice application, very black. I usually really like matte black eyeliners, and this looks like it's gonna dry down glossy. Should I just, should I? Oh, I already started. Actually, that's kind of fun. I don't know why I did it. So I'm gonna do it to the other eye, and then I'll be right back. And we're back. So the eye makeup has changed a bit. Quite a bit, actually. So I had fudged it all up with the eyeliner. This is definitely not a look that I would normally do, nor would I probably ever do again. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next step, which is going to be setting my face. I did get the Sunday Picnic setting spray. It is kind of weird because, like, it is very gel-like, which I thought was interesting. But, okay. It's a very fine mist. Hopefully this doesn't make the eyeliner run, praying that it doesn't. I really love the blush though, and that contour stick was really nice. The next part I have is the Cosmic Crystal Mousse highlighter in Vanilla Sky. Go ahead and plop this baby on. You gotta work with it a little. The color is beautiful. Look like the Tin Man a little bit. I do really like it though. The setting spray kind of gives you this very dewy finish. I don't personally go with because my skin's very oily, but very pretty finish. Let's do our lips. So we have the shade But First Coffee for our lip liner. This bleeds a lot. I don't know if you can see it, but it is bleeding already on the bottom lip. The color is really nice. It's kind of like a reddish brown. Let's go ahead and add the matte lipstick on top. I do think these colors, though, were like made for each other. The feeling so far is really strange. I'm not used to like a lipstick feeling this way. Like, they're very sticky. Almost transfer proof. Maybe it just needs to dry a little bit more. For eyelashes, this is the set I got. These are so cute. This is why I originally bought them. And then we've got ones that have like pink on them. I think these are like ombre with like gray. Okay, so I actually ended up choosing the pink tip lashes, and they kind of are a vibe. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the mascara. This is a dual-ended mascara. You do have a nice thick brush on one side, and then the other side is a much thinner curling wand. So we're going to go ahead and do the bottom lashes, maybe, if anything comes out. This is the final look. We'll zoom out a little bit. So what do you guys think? Definitely probably could have done better on the eye look myself. This looks a little crazy. That's not Shein's fault. So that's just a Shelby thing. So yeah. So this is the makeup probably about 3 hours later. It's not actually looking that bad aside from like the eyeshadow and stuff, but the lipstick didn't really stay on too well, but everything else is holding up pretty nicely. So yeah, I definitely will be giving it another shot. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're new here, make sure you take a second to smash that subscribe button and become a member of the Toasty family so you can see more videos like this more often. Okay, bye.